Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. We're having a great day. Today, we are at Laguna Seca Raceway. Let's check out the track. They brand new, just freshly repaved. I think lap times will be faster. Also, Ford is here with the new Mustang GTD, the new supercar Mustang meant for the street that'll put down lap times maybe faster than the exotic competition out there. We got to check it out, see what they have here on display. I'm excited about it. Let's do it. Here we have it, the Ford Mustang GTD. We went to the unveiling of it just recently. This is the ultimate Ford Mustang ever made. 800 horsepower, 5.2 liters supercharged V8, a suspension system adapted off the Ford GT Mark IV, the non-street legal race only variant. Seeing all the carbon fiber bodywork again with the magnesium wheels, the Cup 2R tires. This thing is going to be a monster on the racetrack. I was really curious to find out what these two air ducts do right here in front of the spoiler, and I found out talking to Jim, very nice guy from the Ford team. You push in these two push pins, just like on the front hood of a GT500, and the carbon fiber trunk lid slides backwards, and you can see the intake system that helps cool, with the fans and radiator out back, the transaxle. So that is all implemented to cool the transaxle, because this is the first Mustang ever that has the transaxle again. That's gonna help with weight distribution for sure. Seeing this in person, I cannot wait to see the lap times that it puts down. DRS front and back. Every panel is carbon fiber, I found out, except for the B pillar and the A pillar right here. It starts off at the Ford factory as a body in white, and then it gets sent to Multimatic in Canada. This gives you a good idea of the downforce amounts that you will get with the active aerodynamics for the massive underhanging rear spoiler. Coming over here for the corners, it'll go into max downforce setting, closing off or lowering the second portion of the spoiler, giving you more drag and also more downforce. Ideally for the straightaways, you don't want that because that will slow you down. This is where active aero comes into play, because for a straightaway, the DRS system, let me close it again. The DRS system will kick on, and all that resistance for the air pushing the back end down will lower. Therefore, you can accelerate faster and faster. This is what the top-of-the-line exotic supercars use and run on the racetrack, because it gives you all the benefits really that you want out of downforce to corner fast, because that's a big area on the track where you gain seconds to drop your lap time. Then it comes to hurt you at times, because for straightaways, you're slower than you would be without a spoiler. This allows you to have the best of both worlds for cornering, and then for a straightaway, it lowers that drag to give you optimized airflow. Let me show you the deck lid that you have towards where the trunk would be in a standard Ford Mustang. As you know, this is a body in white Ford Mustang chassis that is sent to Multimatic, and they install all the racing features, upgrades, carbon fiber components, chassis systems, drivetrain, everything. This is one of those components that they install. This is a carbon fiber deck lid, and it has two intake holes right in front of the spoiler. And it kind of goes up maybe an inch or two. Very smooth lines, I have to say, on this deck lid. It picks up the air, and then after that, it pulls the air straight into the center intake. This is where the cooling happens for the all-new transaxle system. You find transaxles on the fastest, most expensive exotic supercars in the world, such as the Lamborghini Revuelto. You can see the fans in the radiator in front of this venting port out the back. I have to say, seeing all the use of carbon fiber right here is really nice to see, because weight was always a big concern of mine for the track, and they're trying to find every ounce to save. Drive shaft itself is fully carbon fiber. Zooming in, can you see it? There we go. A carbon fiber drive shaft was also found on the 2014 GT500. So it originated from the GT500s, and they're doing this because of the rigidity, also it being less rotating mass that helps for drivetrain loss. This is a good view of the all-new transaxle system. That is a Tremec dual clutch transmission. I'm curious to see how this transaxle compares to the one that we found in the Ford GT? Is this a derivative of that system? Since this is built at Multimatic, I'm sure some of the components or processes are going to be similar for this new Mustang GTD as they were with the Ford GT. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section down below, but fully aluminum and hollowed out to give you the best weight possible. Unfortunately, it's not working right now, but these two buttons are here to show you the different ride heights. For normal, that is how it would look right here. The front suspension links will be this low or pushed down, giving you more clearance. And in track mode, this will lift up 40 millimeters. So right there where the hub is will go up thanks to actuators and control systems to the right. I think this is just for show again to give you an idea of how the suspension would work. But yeah, the Multimatic multi-link suspension up front will go shift up, lowering the front end of the vehicle for optimum track performance. If you're wondering how it does go up, it is hydraulically activated. When it does go in track mode, it will give you a completely independent change driving mode that optimizes all the performance systems of the vehicle. Overall, you've got a 4-inch wider track to give you more lateral grip in the corners, and then it will drop 40 millimeters in track mode. This is a system that originated off the Ford GT street car, and it's great to see it on a Mustang because we're all just such Mustang enthusiasts, especially here on this channel. Look how massive the 20-inch brake package is on this Mustang. Fully carbon ceramic Brembo rotors, but the pads, look how thick. That's got to be some of the thickest looking carbon ceramic brake pads I've ever seen, unless I just usually don't see this angle, but the brake pad life on this, it looks pretty good. Here we are to the integral link rear suspension with the push rod, rocker arm, and inboard rear adaptive spool valve damper system. The main goal with it was to make it strong, stiff, and weight efficient with the motorsport style tubular subframe. This is also 4 inches wider for the track. The brake duct system fully connects all the way to the back of the Brembo brake caliper, giving you extensive cooling for the carbon ceramic rotors right here. There is a 20-inch brake package for the new Mustang GTD, but I'm a big fan of that brake cooling system, and I think it's one of the most aggressive brake cooling ducts I've ever seen on a supercar. Let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think of this entire rear subframe with the multi-link suspension out back? It looks something straight off of a Koenigsegg to me, and the billet finish just glistens in the sunlight. I can tell furthermore how much they try to save weight with all of these designs right here. 300K puts it in competition with exotic cars like McLaren's. And here they have pulling it out.
They're showing Brian
Quiet, no engine.
That 56 Lotus 11. Beautiful machine. Like I said, it was raced in northeast.
How is there no sound?
Bonneville record holder.
So talking to the guys over here, they think it just has that electric motor for being a prototype to show off at different events. Doesn't make any noise. It's easier to move around. They have the cover on it right now to protect it, to hide it from anyone else, I suppose. Really trippy though, seeing a giant spoiler like that just rolling with a car cover in the paddock of Laguna Seca. Being back out here again, I know from the Mustang community, everyone, they tend to time attack out, build out their street legal Mustang for the racetrack that I know who extensively come out here. I mean, putting on the biggest wings possible, the biggest front splitters possible. This seems like all the logical steps for upgrades to achieve that, but then you can drive it on the street. So if you have a GT350 or a GT500, please let me know your thoughts on this build right here. But being out here, I do want to come back ASAP. We've driven on this track with our GT500 handling pack, the track pack. We got kicked off on this track with the track pack GT500 because the sound, it was too loud. There's a 105 dB limit, something like that on a loud day out here. And the Mustang can beat that limit and get you kicked off within a lap. Hopefully this new Mustang's not too loud so we can track and enjoy it. Sometimes new track cars get too loud. Here comes the flyby. There they go. I'm not sure exactly how they do this whole process on getting this new Mustang, but I want to try to get it because we originated on Mustangs here on this channel. We have the largest feud track Mustang videos ever, going against all the competitors out there. This would be the dream car for us because one thing is for certain, we would track it, we would drive it. Unlike, some people buying this new car will probably never run it, but we'd show the world. So I think this is something I want to look into doing. Let me know your thoughts on getting this vehicle. It's got all the upgrades and features I've always wanted out of the GT500, the GT350. The 350 was my favorite Mustang I think that I had because it wasn't too heavy, it was lightweight, it was about the driver, naturally aspirated. This, I wonder, will it be lighter? I don't know. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, subscribe, and I'll see all of you in the next episode.